So, hello. So, ngayon, ang solve natin problem is this one. X squared plus 4y squared plus 10x minus 8y plus 13 equals 0. Okay. So, yeah, that's our problem. So now, gusto natin siyang gawing in ellipse form like this one. Yan, ganyan. Para mahanap natin yung center and major axis niya ng madali. So, step 1. Group the x's and y's together. So, ano yung ibig sabihin nun? Put the x terms and y terms side by side. Pagsasama natin lahat ng x sa isang side and yung y sa isang side. Okay? So, ganito siya. Magiging, from this problem, magiging parentheses x squared plus 10x parentheses. So, yan yung x terms. 10 plus, so y terms naman magiging 4 parentheses y squared minus 2y parentheses. And that's the y terms. And then just copy the constants, which is plus 13 equals 0. So notice how we took out a 4 from the y terms because there was I 4y squared and a negative 8y. Okay, so bakit ganito siya? So kasi nga, gusto natin silang e-squared. Okay, kasi pag ito, sinulog mo siya, kakalabasan nan, ganito. Like, 4 times y squared is equals to 4y squared. And then, 4 times negative 2y is equals to negative 8y. So, gets paano nag-work yung squared form niya. Okay. So, kukumpletuhin pa natin yan. Hindi pa siya tapos. So, step 2, complete the square. This means we make each group look like parentheses x plus something parentheses squared or parentheses y plus something parentheses squared. So, ganito siya sa x. Ang magiging kakalabasan niya is ganito. So, x squared plus 10x, like how we did this earlier, nagsama natin siya, lahat ng x terms. So, equals to parentheses x plus 5 parentheses 2 minus 25. Okay? So, ito, dito, nakuha natin siya sa ganito, in-explain natin kanina. As ito naman negative 25, nakuha natin siya dito. We took half of 10 and it became 5. Then, square natin siya, magiging 25 siya. Kasi pag sinolve natin to, babalik lang siya sa ganitong form. Okay, gets? This is called the square form. And then, para sa y naman, y squared minus 2y. So, half of negative 2 is negative 1, diba? And negative 1 squared is 1. So, y squared minus 2y is equals to parenthesis y minus 1 parenthesis squared, like this one. Okay, tapos minus 1. Okay, kasi nga pag sinolve mo siya, kakalabasan lang niya, ganito lang ulit. Pero huwag mo kalimutan, di ba? Merong 4 siya sa labas ng parenthesis. Okay, so kumpleto natin yung square form niya. 4 parentheses y squared minus 2y parentheses. Kakalbasan niya is ganito. 4 big parentheses and then another parentheses minus y minus 1 parentheses squared minus 1 big parentheses. So, susolve natin siya. Tatanggalin natin yung big parentheses niya. Kasi ang pangit tignan. So, 4 parentheses y minus 1 parentheses squared minus 4. Okay. Ano nangyari? So, yung 4, tinest natin sa constant. Kasi, itong nasa loob, itong parentheses ito, hindi natin siya gagalawin. Ganun lang siya. Kasi nga, yan yung squared form niya. So, ito yung final squared form niya for y. And then, this is the final squared form for x. Okay, step 3. Put everything back together. So, lahat ng squared term ng x and y, ibabalik na natin. Kasamahin na natin siya. So, now, we replace them in the equation. So, for x, parenthesis x plus 5, parenthesis squared minus 25 for the x terms. Then plus 4 parenthesis y minus 1 parenthesis squared minus 4. Then bring down ulit yung mga constant na naiwan, which is plus 13 equals 0. Okay. Then we combine the numbers. By numbers, we mean the constant numbers, which is negative 25, negative 4, and positive 13. Okay, so negative 25 minus 4 plus 13 is equals to negative 16. So we get this after doing that. The x terms, which is parenthesis x plus 5 parenthesis squared, and then plus 4 parenthesis y minus 1 parenthesis squared minus 16 equals 0. So, you noticed naman, diba? Napansin mo, hindi nagalaw yung form. That's because hindi siya kasama sa constant. Okay, kasi meron kasama siya sa y. Okay. And then, we move the 16 to the other side. So, ganun lang. Nilipat lang siya sa labas. Kaya nawala yung 0. And yung negative 16, naging positive na siya. Then, step 4, divide by 16. So, sabihin na, itong lahat na to, since nilabas natin yung 16, gawin natin, i-divide natin sila lahat sa 16. So, ganito. Parenthesis x plus 5 squared over 16 plus 4 parenthesis y minus 1 squared over 16 equals 1. Oh, hala. Paano naging 1 yan? So, shortcut na lang yan. Kasi 16 divided 16 equals to 1. Okay. Shortcut na lang yan. Ginawa na lang ganun agad. And then, simplify the second fraction. So, 16 divide ganito. Wala naman siya i-divide dyan. So, ganoon pa rin siya. Kasi wala naman siya i-divide sa taas. And then, dito naman, 16 divide 4, which is 4. So, ito na yung final form niya. From general to standard form. Okay. And then, step 5, read the ellipse for information. Compare with this. Okay. Dala tayo dyan. Yan yung final answer natin. So, the center is negative 5 and 1. Saan natin nakuha yan? Dito. This. And then this. Why baliktad ang sign niya? Kasi, ganun eh. Pag nagharap ka ng center, ang dito lagi, magiging baliktad yung sign niya. Kung minus 5 yan, magiging positive 5. Ganun lang siya. And then sa a squared, so 16, which is here. And then b squared, which is 4, which is dito. Okay? And then, ang square root ng 16a4, square root ng 4 is 2. Gets? Since 16 is bigger than 4, the edge is wider. So, horizontal siya. So, final answer, ayan. Okay. If you have any concern after this video, message na lang siguro. Like and comment. Bye!